What's going on, baseball fans? How you doing? Welcome to the first edition of the 2021 season Power Rankings. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a couple other things. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the intro. What's going on, baseball fans? How you doing? Hello. What is going on? Hello. I'm seeing a few familiar faces. Noah's here. Sean is here. What's going on? Jonathan Miller. King Yellowman. Hello. Aaron Rodgers is in the chat. What's going on? Conservative Biasi. Am I pronouncing that right? What's going on? LJG Landon. Hello. What's going on? MLB Joey. Hello. Alec. HMA. Benjamin, what's going on, everyone? Hello. What is going on, everyone? Another good week of baseball, and tonight I'm going to go over my power rankings. I want to start doing this weekly. Just a nice little thing to do on Sunday nights. I didn't mean to go this late. I apologize for that. I would usually go a little earlier, but I got a little tied up earlier. So that is why I'm starting at around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But I hope everyone's doing well. Another interesting week in the books. We got some weird stuff going on around the league, and we got some things that are kind of, I don't know. I mean, one team in particular, the New York Yankees. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Yankees. They are just not doing all that good. But we're going to talk about the Yankees here in a little bit. We'll see where they go on my power rankings, and I'm going to kind of look into a few things. I'm going to look at just the overall record, where they rank offensively, where they rank starting pitching-wise, where they rank in the bullpen, and so on. So we'll go take a look. We'll kind of break some stuff down, and we'll get to it. I'm seeing a super chat. What's going on? Nathan Hansen, Jazz Chisholm, NL Rookie of the Year. Let's go. We'll take a look at Jazz Chisholm here in a little bit. When we go to the Marlins for the power rankings, I'll go take a look at that. Definitely, he's looking pretty good so far. But let's not waste any more time, everyone. Let's just kind of get to it. But real quick, I want to go over a couple of news, a little bit of news real quick. So let me pull that up before I actually get to the power rankings. I'll go through this really quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. But here we go. Let's sharing the screen real quick. So we had Ronald Acuna Jr. leave tonight's game against the Cubs in the fourth inning, having pain in some lower abdominal muscles. So this is something we're going to have to keep an eye out for. This dude, I predicted Ronald Acuna Jr. to win the MVP this year. And man, oh man, as my pick looking pretty good. I didn't really see anyone else picking this guy to win an MVP, and this guy is just scorching this year. 433 on the year, 7 homers, OPS above 1,400. That's insane. Look at the slugging. Look at the on base. This guy is playing out of his mind. So hopefully this is just a little blip in the radar. Maybe he only misses like a couple of games or something like that. So I have to keep an eye out for that. There's also Steven Strasburg having some shoulder pain today. So this morning, Steven Strasburg felt shoulder discomfort after a recent bullpen session, according to Dave Martinez. An MRI revealed inflammation. So, this is a guy, he didn't really pitch at all last year. So, maybe he's kind of, just going through some soreness, and he's kind of going through, just working his way back still. The Nationals, we'll talk about the Nationals here in a little bit, but, King Yellowman also predicting Acuna. Well, good. I'm glad there was someone else out there that picked Acuna for MVP. So good. I was feeling pretty good about Acuna Jr. this year. I feel like no one was really talking about him or anything, and I was like, hey, this guy's a legit stud. So anyway, but Steven Strasburg on the injured list. Not great news for the Nationals. So, but yeah. Anyway, and then there was the whole thing with the Yankees, people throwing baseballs onto the field. I mean, come on. We can't be doing that. I mean, come on, people. If you're at a game, come on. You can't be throwing stuff onto the field, especially if it's, like a baseball, for crying out loud. I mean, get hit with a baseball, it's not going to feel very good, I don't know. I'm not into that. I'm not really into that. But the Yankees, they're not playing well. I personally think they'll turn it around at some point. But it's not good that they're getting off to a pretty bad start like that. So we'll have to wait and see what they end up doing. But let's get to the whole point of the show tonight. Let's get to the power ranking. So I'm going to use Tier Maker for this one. And so here we go. I have the standings pulled up. I'm going to be using Fangraphs to help me out. I'm going to be looking at team stats. For the bottom part of this, I'm going to kind of move, pretty quick. I'm not going to go like numbers 1 through 30. I'm going to kind of just do it by the tiers. So, at the top we have S, then we have A, then we have B, then we have C, then we have D. So the S teams, those are like the, cream of the crop teams out there right now. So, and then the A's, the A teams, those are going to be very good teams that are near the top. I mean, again, it is early, so it's a little hard to kind of do power rankings at this point. But I think we've played enough games to be able to at least start. So, and well, let's just get to it. Let's take a look at the Angels. I'll move again. I'm not going to go too crazy with this right now. Or should I start with the Angels, or should I start? Maybe I'll go according to the standings. And I'll go by the standings. I'll go from the bottom all the way to the top. So these are just the overall standings in the major leagues right now. As you can see, Dodgers, just killing it right now, 13-3. And then all the way at the bottom, we got the Rockies, and that's where I'm going to be putting the Rockies. They're going to be right there at the bottom. They're just not doing all that good. If we go take a look at some of the stats, right now they are 30th in offense, which is crazy to me. Because, you got Coors Field, but they had that first series against the Dodgers, they were, hitting some home runs and stuff, but they have just not been able to produce. If we go take a look at the start, am I on starting pitching? So starting pitching, they're 19th in starting pitching, not really doing good there. If we take a look at the bullpen, they're dead last, or near dead last, 28th in the league right now. So this Colorado Rockies team, not very good. I would imagine Trevor Story's name is going to start coming up more in trade talks soon. So yeah, Rockies right there at the bottom. Moving on to the Yankees. So let's just get to this New York Yankees team. Personally, it's kind of hard because, if we're looking at the Yankees right now, this offense is 23rd in the league right now. If we take a look, they're 23rd in starting pitching. And but their bullpen is actually doing really good. This bullpen is the number one bullpen in the game right now, according to Fangraphs. They have a 1.5 wins above replacement. They're doing very good. So this bullpen is actually looking okay. To be honest with you, I feel like this Yankees team, I'm not going to put them in the Ds. Right now, I'm going to put them as a C. I just think there's so much talent on this team. I'm not going to put them as a D. I know the record's not very good, but I just think this Yankees team, there's so much talent on this team. This bullpen is performing really well. I'm going to put them as a C for right now. I'm sorry. I know this Yankees team, they're off to a very bad start, but to me, they're a better team than the Rockies right now. Just based off of talent alone. So I'm going to put them as a C right now. So moving on, going to the Detroit Tigers. Again, this is like a bottom of the barrel team. Tigers right now, 28th in offense. If we go to the starting pitching, where are the Tigers? They're 20th in starting pitching, so not really doing much there. Dead last when it comes to bullpen, so this is easy right here. Tigers going into the Ds. But moving on, Arizona Diamondbacks. My Diamondbacks, I don't know what's going on. I want to give these guys love, and they just can't really seem to get it going all that much. I don't know, 6-10 on the year so far. Going to take a look at the team stats, 25th in offense. Losing Ketel Marte was not good. That's not going to help anything. 27th in starting pitching, 26th in bullpen. I'm sorry, but Diamondbacks, I got to put you on the bottom. You're not looking good. So moving on, Nationals. This is an interesting one. Nationals 5-8 on the year, losing Strasburg like I just reported. But if you take a look, they're 17th in offense. If you could look at the Nationals, they're 25th in starting pitching. What is going on with this Nationals starting pitching? You got some good names here. Looking here so far, Scherzer's doing pretty good. Corbin is really struggling. Strasburg is hurt. Joe Ross is actually doing pretty good. But, just overall, this rotation is just not doing very good right now. taking a look at the bullpen, 24th in bullpen. I don't know. I think there's still some good talent on this team. I still think it's a pretty good team. I didn't think the Nationals, in my preseason predictions, I didn't think this Nationals team was going to be all, I don't know. I've seen some people kind of high on this team. But I don't know. With me, I just get this weird feeling about this Nationals team. I just feel like, I don't know what it is, like a gut thing. I'm not too high on this Nationals team. But for right now, I'm going to put them as a C right now. So I'm going to put them as a C. Kind of like the Yankees. They have talent on this team, but they're just not kind of putting it together, and they're just kind of struggling. So they're a C for me. Moving on, the Braves. They have not gotten off to a great start. I mean, they got swept. I believe they got swept in that first series. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I can't really fully remember. Yeah, David Knight. Yeah, Corbin's terrible numbers, not doing so good right now. But Scherzer, luckily, is doing pretty good. And hopefully Strasburg comes back soon. But as for the Braves, again, it's like, it's such a talented team. They just haven't really just gone off to that good start. But they are really killing it tonight. If we go take a look, I believe the score, even losing Acuna tonight, I mean, goodness great. Sorry, I had to check a text really quick. But the Braves 13-4, 13-4. What am I saying right now? Sorry, I got distracted. But 13-4 right now against the Cubs. They are just destroying the Cubs right now. I mean, so that's really going to help here. Again, it's just like, it's just the results aren't really there in the standings right now. They're 6-9. If we take a look at the team stats, let's take a look. Taking a look here, Atlanta, 19th in offense right now, 22nd in starting pitching. But the bullpen is actually doing okay. 9th right now in the league. So again, it's kind of like the Yankees and the Nationals. I just feel like it's just they're not putting it. You know what? Do I want to step them up a little bit? Do I want to step the Braves up because they are just killing the Cubs right now? That's tough. It's just, I'm looking at the standings. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Bullpen's good. Again, it's just so early. I just feel like, I'll keep them right here for now. I'll keep them in the C's just because of the way they're playing. I mean, I'm doing power rankings based off of how they're playing. So I'll leave them as a C for right now. Maybe I'll change my mind by the end of the stream. But the highest they will go is a B for me. I would not put them as above a B right now. I think C is fine for right now. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the chat. Moving on. Here we go. Minnesota, interesting team. They've really slumped. They took a game against my Red Sox. Oh, well. But 6-8 right now. Man, it's just like weird because you have so many of these teams that are like, there's good teams and the records aren't really showing right now. But it's early, and that's not surprising. That's not like anything new. But take a look at Minnesota. Looking at the offense. Minnesota's offense right now, I mean, ranked 6th in offense. Starting pitching, ranked 8th. Taking a look at the bullpen. Where are you at, Minnesota? Where's Minnesota? Oh, 14th. There we go, 14th. So, I think this Minnesota team is actually pretty good. It's just the record isn't really showing, but they're ranking pretty well in the numbers. They're ranked pretty good in offense. They're ranked pretty good in starting pitching. Their bullpen's doing pretty good. But it's just not translating to wins right now. So, you know what? I'm going to put the Twins, I'm going to put them as a B right now. I'm going to put them as a B. Just because they're ranking well in offense, starting pitching, and they're middle of the road for the bullpen. So, yeah. Twins, they're a B. Here we go. Moving on to the Cubbies. Also, kind of like the Twins, 3-7 in their last 10. Let's see where the Cubbies are ranking right now. They're dead last in offense. That's not a surprise. What is going on with this Cubs offense in the last 3 years? Looking at the starting pitching, ranked 16th in starting pitching. And looking at the bullpen is actually doing... Oh, yeah, that's the Cubs. Yeah, so the bullpen is actually doing pretty good. Man. I don't know. It's like weird because it's like I think the Braves are a more talented team than the Cubs, but the Cubs are, I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm doing it. I'm moving the Braves to a B. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put the Cubs as a C. That's what I'm doing right now. I don't know. Maybe I might have to move some of these around. But that's what I'm thinking right now. I think this Cubs team, that offense is just so bad. Where were the Braves again? They're 19th in offense. And where were the Braves? 22nd. But they were 9th in bullpens. You know what? Do I want to put Braves as a C? I'm struggling with this Braves team right now. Are they a B or a C? I don't even know. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. I'm struggling with this one. I'm going to put the Cubs as a C. Let me know what you think in the chat. Do you think the Braves should be a B or a C? Let me know in the chat. I'm struggling. Help me out here. I'm seeing a lot of C's. I'm seeing a couple of B's. So I see you guys are going back and forth as well. Yeah, no, I could see why you would think the Cubs are a D. Just because, the offense is really bad, but the bullpen is doing good. So I'll give them some credit with the bullpen. So I'll put them as a C. So I don't know. You know what? I'll put the Braves as a C. I'm seeing a lot more C's. You guys have convinced me to keep them as a C. Moving on, Toronto. This is an interesting one. So 7-9. Have they even had George Springer yet? Has he come back? Did I miss that? Where is Springer? Is he back yet? I know he had the oblique thing, and then he had the quad thing. I feel like he's played, right? Has he not played? No, he hasn't played yet. So what's the latest on George Springer? Ugh. Any news? Okay, so yeah, it was as of a week ago he was dealing with the quad. I remember talking about that on a stream. So here we go. They had an update 5 hours ago. Let's take a look at Springer. See what's going on. So Kevin Biggio also, what did he get hit with a pitch? Because he had some pain with his hand. But he was playing catch, so that's pretty good. All right, so what's Springer? What's the update on Springer? Springer progressing from quad injury. He's expected to take live batting practice. All right, so yeah, Springer hasn't even played yet. So, but yeah, this Blue Jays team, very interesting. I mean, they got some guys that are banging right now. You got Vladimir Guerrero Jr., man. Vlad Jr., he's killing it. He's hitting .412. He's got 4 homers. He's got 11 RBIs. He's even got a stolen base. Look at that. But he's doing really good. Bo Bichette, he's been playing pretty solid for the most part. He's got 4 home runs himself. Marcus Semion's doing okay. The batting average isn't quite there, but he's got himself a few home runs. He's got some RBIs. But yeah, the Blue Jays, they are dealing with some injuries. So taking a look at the rankings. So starting pitching wise, the Toronto Blue Jays, they're ranked 13th right now in starting pitching. Looking at, was that the offense? They're 13th in offense. For the starting pitching, they are ranked 21st. And then for the bullpen, they are ranked. Bullpen has actually been really good. This Blue Jays bullpen has been very good. So you know what? I'm going to put the Blue Jays. They are just a little banged up at the moment, but I've been liking the way they've been playing. They had a walk-off win against the Yankees, the Bo Bichette home run. I'm going to put the Blue Jays in the middle. I'm going to put them right in the middle. I think they're slowly starting to come around. They're getting some guys back, and but yeah. Hold on one second, everyone. I need to answer a quick text. Who do I have up next? Sorry, everyone. I got a text message. I just got to quickly answer that. So I got Texas up next. So let me know what you guys think in the chat while I'm just answering this really quick. I apologize. Tell me what letter you think the Rangers should be at. You think they should be maybe a C or a B, maybe? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Okay, I'm good, everyone. Sorry about that. Alrighty, so what are you guys thinking about the Rangers? I'm seeing some D's. I'm seeing a B. I'm seeing an F. I'm seeing a D. I'm seeing a C. I'm seeing a C. All right, but let's take a look at the Rangers right now. So, as you can see, 7-9 on the year, 4-6 in their last 10. Looking at the Rangers, they're 20th in offense. Starting pitching, where are you at, Texas? 18th in starting pitching. Let's take a look. Let me look at some of these guys on the Rangers right now. So the Rangers offense, you got Nick Solak. He's producing, hitting 273 on the year. Got a few home runs. You're not getting a ton from the offense right now. Jose Trevino's hitting pretty good, 350. But I mean, he doesn't have as many plate appearances as some of these other guys. Nate Lowe, he's providing some power. He's got 15 RBIs, 4 home runs. But yeah, this Rangers offense, that seems like kind of what it is, 18th, near the, towards the bottom half. Looking at the starting pitching, Dane Dunning has actually been really good. He's got an ERA under 1 over 3 starts. Kyle Gibson's been okay. Kohei Arihara has been pretty good. Jordan Lyles has been whatever. Mike Foltynewicz, whatever. I mean, he's a number 5 guy. But the starting pitching has actually not been terrible for the Rangers. If we take a look at the bullpen, and they're ranked near the bottom. I don't know, this Rangers team, but they are finding ways to win games. So I think that starting pitching has been pretty good. But they're kind of ranked. They're not ranked very great in offense. They're not ranked very good with their bullpen. So you know what, Texas? I'm going to put you as a C right now. I'm going to put you as a C. So we got 66 people in the chat, everyone. What is going on? If you are new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for me. We're trying to get to 7K by the All-Star break. So if you guys can hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for me, that is going to be awesome and rather pleasant. Here we go. Moving on. Moving on to Pittsburgh. That's an interesting one. Look at Pittsburgh winning some games this year. You'd think Pittsburgh would automatically be on the bottom right now, but hey, according to the standings, I mean, they're right there. So, hey, but let's take a look at what they're doing right now. Pittsburgh ranked 18th in offense. Let's go take a look at what's going on with these Pirates right now. Hey, Adam Frazier leading the pack. About a half a win provided right now, hitting 315 on the year. No home runs. Phillip Evans, Colin Moran's got a few homers. Ke'Bryan Hayes, let's see what he's doing. He's off to a slow start. A lot of people picking Ke'Bryan Hayes to win the Rookie of the Year this year. But, off to a slow start. Yeah, on base is still really good, though. 429 on base. So let's see if you can start picking it up with the bat a little bit. Taking a look at the starting pitching now. Pittsburgh, they're ranked 29th in starting pitching. Not doing good with the starting pitching. Bullpen is ranked 18th. I don't know. To me personally, I mean, they are putting wins together, but they're just ranked pretty low when it comes to those, the offense. They're what were they, 18th? They were, 18th. What were they again with the starting pitching? 29th. Bullpen, 18th. I mean, I don't know. That's just not a great team. They're finding ways to win games. I respect that, but right now, sorry Pittsburgh, I got to put you as a D right now. And again, I'm not saying it. I'm not basing these solely off of record. I'm basing it off of record, talent, what what stats these teams are putting up. So I know the Pirates have a better record than the Yankees right now, but I think just this Yankees team, they're just too talented. And I know it's not happening in the standings right now, but they're, to me, I can't justify putting the Pirates in front of the Yankees right now. I just can't do it. Now, if the Yankees keep slumping, and then maybe it's a different story in a month or two. But we'll have to wait and see. Moving on, Baltimore, another pesky team. The Orioles drive me insane. But taking a look at Baltimore right now, 21st in offense, 24th in starting pitching. Looking at the Baltimore has a good bullpen. That is one thing about Baltimore. Don't get into a close game with Baltimore near the end of the game because they have a good bullpen. So let's take a look at this bullpen. They had a good bullpen last year too. So, you got Cesar Valdez. This dude is nuts, man. Paul Fry's been really good. Tanner Scott's been good. You got Lakin's doing good. Cole Souser's been good. I mean, you got a lot of guys out of this Baltimore bullpen. That's why, you got to beat this team early because they have a good bullpen. So if you're down against this Baltimore Orioles team late in the game, I mean, you're going to have a tough time because that bullpen's pretty good. But yeah, Baltimore right now, I mean, I don't like the offense very much. Where were they again? They were 21st. I'm not a fan of the starting pitching. But the bullpen is really good. I'm going to give the Orioles a little credit. I'm going to go with a C. I'm going to give the Orioles a little credit. I'm going to give them a C because that bullpen, they changed my mind. That bullpen gave them a C for me. So I'm going to put them as a C right now. And hey, they're right there, right there. But taking a look at St. Louis, interesting one. So Baltimore has been slumping. You know what? Do I want to put Baltimore? They've been slumping. They're 3-7 in their last 10. All right, you know what? I'm going to put Baltimore as a D. They're 3-7 in their last 10 games. I'm going to go Baltimore as a D. So I forgot to take a look at how they've been playing recently too. But taking a look at St. Louis, 4-6 in their last 10. I don't know. St. Louis. I mean, again, this is another team. They have talent, but St. Louis. Here we go. Where are you at? Offense. St. Louis, 16th in offense, so middle of the road. Starting pitching. Where is starting pitching? Where are you at? Am I blind tonight? I feel like I'm just blind. 26 in starting pitching. What is going on with the St. Louis Cardinals starting rotation? Here we go. So taking a look, Jack Flaherty. He's been fine. ERA in the 4s. Carlos Martinez is struggling. Adam Wainwright is struggling. The FIP, though, for Adam Wainwright is better than the ERA. Carlos Martinez's FIP. I mean, the thing with Carlos Martinez, though, is his FIP, even though his FIP and xFIP are better, they're still pretty high. John Gant has actually been okay. I don't know, the starting pitching, man, with the Cardinals. I'm not besides Jack Flaherty, I'm not a big fan of this Cardinals starting pitching. I said that preseason too. Bullpen has been okay. I'm going to put the Cardinals as a C right now. I think that's kind of just where they're at. I don't know. They're kind of just middle of the road and everything, but I feel like they could be playing better. So I'm going to keep them as a C right now. Moving on to Miami. They've had a pretty fun team so far. Jazz Chisholm. I feel like I'm seeing stuff about Jazz Chisholm all the time. Taking a look at Miami. Right now, look at the offense. Miami is ranked 9th in offense right now. Taking a look at the starting pitching. Miami is ranked 12th. Looking at the bullpen. They're ranked very bad with the bullpen. 29th. That bullpen is not that great. But look at the offense right now with Miami. A top 10 offense starting off. Man, Miami, they got a fun team, man. They got a fun team. But look at Jazz Chisholm, man. He has come up. He's starting in the major leagues this year. This dude's on fire. He's got 3 home runs right now. He's got the 6 RBIs. He's got the 3 stolen bases, hitting .324, on base in the mid-4s. That's very good. A slugging of 700. Jazz Chisholm is playing awesome right now. Look at Starling Marte, hitting over 300, got a couple of homers, scored 15 runs so far, a few stolen bases, 8 RBIs. I mean, come on. This offense, they're stepping up right now. Jesus Aguilar hitting really well. Adam Duvall, he's got some power. Corey Dickerson's hitting well. I mean, this Miami Marlins team they're playing great. Jazz Chisholm has been quite a story so far this year. Could maybe Jazz Chisholm be Rookie of the Year this year? He's off to a great start so far. So Miami, besides that bullpen, Miami, they got a top 10 offense, and that starting pitching has been pretty good. Let's actually take a look at that starting pitching really quick. Starting pitching, 12th in starting pitching right now. Miami, man, fun team. They got great starting pitching. Sandy Alcantara is doing well. Trevor Rogers is doing good. Pablo Lopez, whatever, but, he's fine. Eliezer Hernandez, only a couple innings. What's going on with him? But yeah, starting pitching-wise, they're doing okay. Eliezer Hernandez, I'm not sure what happened with him. What happened with him? Man, another injury with him. This guy just can't stay healthy. I don't know what's going on with Eliezer Hernandez. He has breakout potential all over him. He just can't stay on the field, man. So he's dealing with a bicep thing right now. But, overall, Sandy Alcantara, Trevor Rogers, they're leading the way. Pablo Lopez, he's still giving you innings. So, you know what? I'm gonna give some credit to this Marlins team. I'm going to give them a B. I think this Marlins team, they're playing well. They got some guys that are really stepping up. They rank well in the offense. Starting pitching is doing pretty good. The bullpen is very bad. The bullpen's very bad. But you know what? I'm going to give some credit to this Marlins team. They're showing maybe last year wasn't really too much of a fluke. I'm definitely going to give a B for the Marlins. So I could see a C as well just because of how bad that bullpen is ranking right now. But you know what? I'll look past it. They've put some wins together. They're 7-8, about 500. They're 6-4 in their last 10 games. Moving on to Houston, this team got off to a really good start, and they have just really slumped, man. They've really slumped, 3-7 in the last 10. I was not a big fan of Houston coming into this year personally, and I know they got some talent, but let's take a look at Houston right now. Houston, taking a look, 25th in offense. Wait, no, that's starting pitching. Hold on. That's starting pitching. Where are they at with offense? Houston, where are you at? Third in offense right now, so they are driving in some runs. So they did lose a few guys recently to COVID protocols, but the Astros, 25th in starting pitching. That is starting pitching, right? Oh, no, that's bullpen. Where'd the starting pitching page go? Oh, come on. Hold on. All right, starters. There we go. So, Houston Astros, where are you at with starting pitching? They're 15th in starting pitching. So, let's take a look. What's been going on with their starting pitching? You got Jose Urquidy doing fine. Christian Javier's doing okay. Not a lot of innings, though. Zach Greinke, he's being Zach Greinke. Can't complain. Lance McCullers, it's fine. FIP is better, though. Zach Greinke is actually, look out for that FIP. That FIP is a lot higher right now than that ERA. So, let's see if, he can keep that up. Jake Odorizzi's got one start so far. He did not do very good in that start. What's going on with him? Was that just like was that most recently? So this was 5 days ago. So he allowed 5 earned runs, 7 hits. Did he pitch today? What was going on? Did he pitch today? Where are you at? Where are the Astros? The Astros play? Oh, yeah, they did. Taking a look at the box score right now. Hey, Giancarlo Stanton had a solo home run, but the Yankees lost. Yankees lose. Alrighty. So, yeah, Odorizzi started today. So he's 0-2. So, got 7 strikeouts over those 4 innings. But, yeah. Well, that's what happens, Jake Odorizzi, when you take months and months and months to try and sign with a team, Mr. Jake Odorizzi. So he's off to a slow start. But yeah, the starting pitching, I don't know. Yeah, pretty middle of the road. Taking a look at the bullpen. Just like I thought coming into this season, this Astros bullpen, there's not a lot in this bullpen right now. They're ranked 25th. I don't know. Astros right now, they're not playing good in their last 10 games. Right now, I am thinking the Astros are a C. So, moving on. Tampa Bay. This is an interesting team. I saw a really funny tweet. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up this tweet real quick. What was it? It was on... Or maybe it wasn't even a tweet. I think it was... here we go. All right, so let me pull this up real quick. Because this is, so funny to look at. What is this? Bartolo's Memes Instagram. Great Instagram page. If you want to go follow this page. Bartolo's Memes on Instagram. Pretty solid. But let's take a look at he posted this. No, I don't want to log in. Yes, continue as me. Let's go. Here we go. Bartolo's Memes. This is actually the weekly postseason update right now. So here is the playoff seedings as of right now. We got the Mariners and the Red Sox in the division round. We got Kansas City in the division round. We got the A's and the Angels in the wild card game. And then over in the National League, we got the Padres and the Giants. We got the Dodgers in the division round and the Mets against the Reds. So there you go. There's your weekly postseason update. And but here's the tweet, or not the tweet, the Instagram post I was talking about. This is such a weird team this year with the Rays. Got off to a good start against Miami. Gets swept to my Red Sox. They have played the Yankees extremely well, and then they lose 3 out of 4 to the Rangers. It's such a weird season for the Rays right now. So I don't know, this Rays team, they're just very up and down, and it really shows in the standings, 8-8, but they are 6-4. They're on a 3-game win streak. I just like Tampa Bay. I just like what they do. But taking a look right now, Tampa Bay, they're 15th in starting pitching. Let's take a look at that starting pitching. What's going on with the Tampa Bay Rays? Or that's the offense. Sorry, they're 15th in offense. Joey Wendell's hitting well. Margot's hitting well. Mayha's hitting well. Brandon Lau, he needs to step it up a little bit. But we got Austin Meadows not doing good. Yandy Diaz hitting 283. Whatever, up and down with the offense. Let's take a look at the starting pitching. Tampa Bay, actually third in starting pitching right now for Tampa Bay. So Tyler Glasnow is doing really good. He has added a third pitch, and I'm telling you that's what I've been saying about Tyler Glasnow. This dude is a 2-pitch guy. He's not going to do anything with 2 pitches. You can have the nastiest fastball and the nastiest curveball, but hey, after, going once or twice through a lineup, you're not going to get very far because guys are going to start picking up on it, especially good offenses. But Tyler Glasnow, he's added another pitch. He's doing good. Look at Michael Wacha. 11 innings so far through 2 starts, 3.27 ERA. So that was a guy I thought could have a bounce back year. But yeah, you guys know with with the Rays, they have always been more reliant on that bullpen, and right now with that bullpen, they are ranking 19th. So bullpen is struggling a little bit. I'm wondering if losing Nick Anderson, kind of having to move guys around a little bit. The Red Sox, they were hitting that bullpen a bit when they swept them, but Castillo's doing good. Jeffrey Springs, they actually got to Jeffrey Springs in that walk-off win. So it was weird because I knew they, I don't know, Jeffrey Springs was not very good for the Red Sox, but Archer has actually come out of the bullpen one game. But yeah, it's very up and down. You got some weird numbers here, like Colin McHugh, a very high ERA, but then you look at Pete only a couple innings for Pete Fairbanks. What's going on with him? Is he hurt? He's on the ring. He's on the injured list. Ugh, goodness. So he had a rotator cuff strain. Goodness gracious, this Tampa Bay bullpen, they're struggling right now. But the starting pitching is doing really good. Tampa Bay, they're playing that Yankees team really good. That starting pitching is doing really good. Tyler Glasnow is doing awesome. You know what? I'm going to put Tampa Bay as a B right now. Again, this is kind of hard to do these power rankings just because it's still early and you got a lot of these teams are very 500 right now, or close to 500. So, but moving on to the White Sox. The White Sox beat my Red Sox today. Took 2 out of 3 against the Red Sox. And, hey, this White Sox team, man, just got a no-hitter from Rodon the other night. This White Sox starting pitching is doing really good. Ranked 7th right now. Is that the offense? Sorry, I keep getting this mixed up. The offense is ranked 7th, but the starting pitching is ranked 8th. Taking a look at... Did I click out of the bullpen page again? Come on. What am I doing here? I am not organized tonight. Here we go. Relievers. Okay, so Chicago White Sox bullpen 8th. So they're top 10 and everything right now. This White Sox team, it's not showing in the standings. They're 8-8. I mean, where are they ranked right now with run differential? They have a plus 18. So, they're doing good. They're just not putting all the wins together at the moment. I think this White Sox team is good. I think they're good, and it's showing in the stats. They're top 10 in offense, starting pitching, and the bullpen. So I think this White Sox team is good. It's just not really showing in the standings right now. But you know what? I'm going to put the White Sox as an A. Especially the way I've just seen them play in this past series against my Red Sox. They played them really well. They won a close game today against them. They looked really good, and they got the no-hitter from Rodon the other night. They're just kind of up and down. I just think talent-wise, where they're ranking right now with their offense, starting pitching, and bullpen, I'm going to put them as an A. And I know the standings don't really show it so much, but you know what? I'm going to kind of look past that. They've won a couple of games in a row, and yeah, I'm just just going with it. I just like what I'm seeing from this White Sox team. I just watched them for 3 games, and they looked good. It's just a good-looking team. So, again, it's not showing in the standings, but I just think this team is an A right now. They're just not putting all those wins together right now. Next up, we have the Phillies, 8-7, 4-6 in their last 10. Taking a look at the Phillies. So 24th in offense right now. I don't know what's going on with that offense. Taking a look, 13th in starting pitching. And looking at the Phillies, 13th in the bullpen. Bullpen is very improved this year from last year. So that's crazy seeing that Philadelphia is a top 15 bullpen this year. Top 15 bullpen. So, I see a super chat from Caleb Allbritton. Jeffrey Springs has been really good for the Rays. Yeah. Thank you so much for that, Caleb. I really appreciate that. Yes, he did get the save for New York against the Yankees today. It was just that one little outing against the Red Sox where he didn't look all that great. So at least I think it was him. Was that him? I don't remember. But anyway, the numbers so far for Springs, they're very good. Very good numbers for Jeffrey Springs. But yeah, he was not good with my Red Sox. He was terrible with my Red Sox. So Tampa Bay, they figured something out with him. But thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate that. I'm seeing 81 people in the chat right now. If any of you are new, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 7K. We're at 6.11K right now, according to my calculations. So if you can, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for me, everyone. We're at 25 likes right now. If we can get to at least 50 likes tonight, that would be awesome. So let's try and get to 50 likes by the end of the night. Here we go. Moving on. So we're moving a little. I'm going to move a little quick here. So Philly, what is going on with the Phillies offense? Ranked 24th. So taking a look, Real Muto's hitting well. What do you know? Gene Segura's hitting well. Bryce Harper kind of low on the average. He's got a couple of home runs. He's kind of whatever right now. Didi hitting 320. They got some offense here, but it's just, I don't know. They're just not really putting it together with the offense. So where are they ranked with runs? Because what I'm looking at is the offensive runs above average. So Philly right now, they're 24th in that. They're 23rd in runs. So they're just not putting the runs together right now. So the offense struggling. But the starting pitching, where are they at starting pitching? They're 13th. Where is this? No, these are relievers. Hold on, that's starting pitching. Why am I getting so mixed up right now? What is going on? My potato brain is really showing right now. Okay, starters. So Philly. So yeah, 13th. Here we go. So what's going on with the starting pitching? We got Zach Wheeler. I mean, hey, these guys are getting their innings. They're doing well. Even Matt Moore is really struggling. I was about to say he's doing all right, but I was looking at the wrong one. But Wheeler, Nola, and Eflin, they are really stepping up. They're making all their starts. So ERA is looking pretty good. Wheeler's and Nola's strikeout rates right now are very solid. Eflin, he's fine. He's not walking anyone. So, hey, this Philly starting pitching is doing pretty good. The bullpen's doing pretty good. You know, the Phillies, right now, I'm going to put the Phillies, I'm going to give them a little credit. I'm going to put them as a B. I'm going to give the Phillies a B right now. So, yeah, I'll do that. They're playing pretty good. The offense needs to step up, but the offense I'm not worried about with the Phillies. I was more worried about the starting pitching, but the starting pitching, they've stepped up so far. So, liking what the Phillies are doing. Next up, we have the Milwaukee Brewers, 8-7 on the year, 6-4 in their last 10. Taking a look at the Brewers. Brewers. Where are you at? So this is offense. Brewers offense struggling yet again. 27th right now in offensive runs above average. Omar Narvaez, a.k.a. Jolly Olive, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. That's a bit of an inside joke with Jolly Olive's channel because he looks like Omar Narvaez. But yeah, Jolly Olive, a.k.a. Omar Narvaez, doing pretty good offensively and defensively right now, hitting 371, 6 homers. Travis Shaw, the mayor of Ding Dong City, 12 RBIs, 3 home runs. Christian Yelich, he's kind of turning it around, hitting 333. No home runs for Christian Yelich so far, though. But the average, the on base is looking pretty good. So, yeah. Brewers, I don't know. This is Brewers offense, though. Overall, it's just not really getting across. I mean, they're ranked a little better than the Phillies in runs scored, but I don't know. The Brewers offense is a lot left to be desired. Looking at the starting pitching, Milwaukee's starting pitching, I was not worried about this starting pitching at all. I like their starting pitching. They're ranked 4th right now. And looking at the bullpen, they got a good bullpen too. Let's see where they're ranked. Actually, they're not ranked very good right now with the bullpen. Ranked 21st in bullpen. But man, that starting pitching is looking really good. The offense and the bullpen, though, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. But they are getting some wins. They're 6-4 in their last 10. I don't know. Let me see what you guys think. I'm struggling with this one. What do you think? Do you think the Brewers are a C, or do you think they're the B? I'm asking for a lifeline here. What do you guys think? C or a B? I'm kind of struggling with this Brewers team. I'm seeing C's. It's kind of weird because, like, this Brewers team, I think this Braves team is better on paper, and, like, it's like, man, I want to put the Braves as a B, but they're just not looking all that great right now. So, yeah, they're kind of just whatever. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of C's to the Brewers. I'll put the Brewers as a C. I think that's I was kind of thinking that too. That offense is just really bad. But here we go. Back to we're about halfway through now. Indians 6-4 in the last 10. Hey, Shane Bieber, man. Shane Bieber's been he's been Biebering. Is that what people like to say these days? I don't know. Is that any good? But Cleveland offense, not a great offense, ranked 22nd right now. They're playing okay defensively, though. When it comes to starting pitching, they're ranked 10th. A big part of that is Shane Bieber. The dude just gets 10 strikeout games like nothing. He's got almost 15 strikeouts per 9. That is insane. A 2.11 ERA. You got Savali doing pretty well. Tristan McKenzie, he's had a couple of starts. He's been fine. Plesac, the FIP is really good with Plesac, a 3.09, so I wouldn't worry too much about that ERA. He does need to get those strikeouts up a little bit, though, along with Savali, too. If you look at Savali, the FIP is 4.37 compared to the 2.18. So Savali, I think if he wants to kind of get that FIP down a little bit, he's probably going to have to strike out some more guys. But yeah, Savali, he's been okay for the most part. Starting pitching's been pretty good for Cleveland. I was not worried about this Cleveland starting pitching. Again, they're ranked 10th. I wasn't really worried about that. Let's go to the bullpen. And they got a 12th ranked bullpen. They're doing pretty good. Look at the Indians. It's just the offense right now with the Indians. Starting pitching and bullpen is pretty good. It's just the offense is just not really doing all that great. I don't know. C? B? I don't know. I'm having a bit of a tough time with this one. I don't know. The offense is just really not looking all that great. Kind of like the Brewers. They have good starting pitching. Pretty good bullpen. Well, actually, Brewers' bullpen isn't doing as good than the Indians. But, I'll go the Indians as a C. I'll go with it. It's literally saying it right to me. There's a C right there. So I'll put them as a C for right now. Moving on. Here we go. We have Oakland. They have really turned it around. They got off to a really bad start. They are one of the hottest teams. They're probably the hottest team in baseball right now. My Red Sox were the hottest, but they've lost a couple now out of their last 3. Oakland has been killing it. 9-7. I knew that bad start they had. I knew that wasn't real to me. They just didn't get off to a great start, but they're 9-1 in their last 10 games. They've won 8 straight games. Oakland is killing it right now. Take a look at the offense. Oakland ranked 8th in offense. Take a look at the starting pitching. Oakland, they are actually not very good with the starting pitching. Oakland is. So I think the starting pitching has been better recently. That's definitely helped out. But you got guys they're making their starts. So, and that's always a good thing. They're just not really showing overall with the numbers. All these guys, no one has an ERA below 4 right now. The highest strikeout rate is Jesus Luzardo with over 10. Frankie Montez has just under 10. I don't know. But if we take a look at Oakland's bullpen, 23rd in the bullpen. So they're definitely missing Liam Hendricks. That offense is doing really good right now. You know what? I'm going to go Oakland as a B right now just because of the win streak they're on. They're a hot team. I got to go Oakland. They're not showing very well with the stats, except for the offense. The offense is looking really good. However, the starting pitching and the bullpen, they're kind of lacking, but I do like that these guys are making their starts consistently. So I'm going to go Oakland as a B just because of that offense, just because of the starting pitching consistency, and just because of how hot they are. So I'm going to go with a B for the A's. So here we go. Man, we got no one right now. I mean, well, we are going from the bottom of the standings, so that's why we're not seeing any S's or any A's right now besides the White Sox. So moving on, San Diego. It's kind of an interesting start for San Diego this year. I kind of expected a few more wins here for San Diego. It seems like they're trying to really get themselves going. They lost Fernando Tatis Jr. They had a no-hitter from Joe Musgrove. They've had their ups and downs this season so far. But San Diego right now. Let's look at the offense. San Diego, 10th in the offense. Starting pitching, they rank 6th. Looking at the bullpen, San Diego 3rd. I think, honestly, I'm going to put San Diego as an A. I mean, it's not fully showing in the standings right now, but they are 10-7, so they are at double-digit wins. They're ranking really well when it comes to offense, starting pitching, and bullpen. So right now, I'm going to go San Diego as an A. It's not fully showing in the standings right now. I mean, I think a couple more wins would make it look a little better. But, hey, you know what? They're above 500. They're 10-7. And, yeah. And they got Tatis Jr. back, so that's pretty good. Moving on to San Francisco. This is an interesting one because San Francisco right now, they have a better winning percentage than the Padres. But does that mean that the Giants are also going to be an A? Let's take a look. Taking a look at the offense. San Francisco, they are 26 in offense right now. That is no bueno. Taking a look at the starting pitching, though, they're ranked 5th in starting pitching right now. This starting pitching has been awesome. Let's take a look at why they're doing so good. Starting pitching. Johnny Cueto has been pitching out of his mind. Desclafani's been pitching really good. Kevin Gausman's been pitching really good. Look at Aaron Sanchez pitching really good. Look at Logan Webb. All right, maybe not that great. But Logan Webb, look at the XFIP, a 3.82 XFIP. Really good starting pitching. Goodness, the offense is not good, but the starting pitching is really good. So they're right now in the middle for me. Let's see where the bullpen's at. San Francisco, 20th. Ooh, 20th here. Let's take a look. You do got Jake McGee. You do got some guys that are doing all right. Jake McGee is definitely leading the way. He's got 6 saves. You got Maranta. He's got 4 innings. Pretty good ERA right there. I don't know. Whistler's got over 13 strikeouts per 9. Garcia's over 12 strikeouts per 9. Alvarez is over 13 strikeouts per 9. Giants. That's a tough one, man. That's a toughie. That's a toughie. I'm going to go with a B for the Giants. I'm going to go with a B. I really like that starting pitching. I don't think they're quite an A right now. I think a B is fair. You could maybe make an argument for a C. But yeah, I'm liking the Giants starting pitching right now. They're really putting up some really good numbers. Moving on. Here we go. Now we're really starting to get into the top. Cincinnati is off to a surprising start this year. 9-6. They came out of the gates just flexing on people. Literally flexing on people. They kind of been back to 500 ball in the last 10 games, 5-5 in their last 10, but they do have a plus 24 run differential. So, hey, look at the Reds, man. They're right there, and they're leading the Central. Right now, offense, 4th in offense right now overall. That's really good. Let's see what's going on with this offense right now. I know Castellanos is having himself a pretty good year. Moustakas is having himself a pretty good year. You got Barnhart hitting really well. I mean, look at Castellanos. He's got 5 home runs, 10 RBIs. Jesse Winker's hitting incredible. Naquin's doing all right. Stevenson's doing all right. They got some offense going on right now, man. This Reds offense, they're stepping up. Let's take a look. Starting pitching. Where are they at starting pitching? Starting pitching. Cincinnati. Where are you at? 14th in starting pitching right now. What's going on here? 75 people in the chat right now. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the first edition of this season's Power Rankings. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 7K by the All-Star break. Wade Miley, he has not given up a run this year. Miley, he's doing pretty good. Hoffman's doing pretty good. Really weird. Actually, Castillo, that ERA is probably that high. Let me see what's going on with Castillo. He had that really bad first start. Let's look at the game log for him. He had really bad first start. Pitched good against the Pirates, and he's kind of whatever against the Giants. So, I don't know. But, yeah, Luis Castillo kind of struggling. Sonny Gray. What's going on with Sonny Gray? Is he hurt right now? He's only thrown 4 innings. He threw 4 innings today. That was his first start of the year? What was going on with Sonny Gray? Whatever. So that was his first start of the year. So, starting pitching overall, I think I just clicked out of that. Dang it. Oh, I just goofed up. Dang. Now I got to open it back up again. All right, San Francisco. All right, so yeah, overall, 14th in starting pitching. Luis Castillo, if those guys can still keep producing the way they're producing, and then you get Castillo step up, like the way he should, that starting pitching could be pretty good, even without Trevor Bauer. Looking at the bullpen, Cincinnati. Where are you at, Cincinnati? I'm not seeing you. Where is Cincinnati? I swear I'm blind. 18th. They're 18th in the bullpen right now. Taking a look. Oh, no, that's starting pitching. Oh, dude. Here we go. 17th in the bullpen. Wait, so what was did I say they were 14th in starting pitching? No, they're 18th in starting pitching. Sorry. And then what was their offense again? It was 14th in offense. I'm sorry. So 14th in offense, 18th in starting pitching, and bullpen, they are 17th. So what's going on with this bullpen right now with Cincinnati? You got Antoni. Actually, is it Antone or Antoni? I can't remember. But he's pitching good. 8 innings, not 1 run given up. Fulmer's pitching good. Lucas Sims is pitching good. De Leon is pitching good. But you got these other guys who are kind of ballooning up that ERA. Amir Garrett's struggling. He's not doing very good. Amir Garrett. You know what? Cincinnati. I'm going to put you as a B. I'm going to go Cincinnati as a B right now. They're off to a good start. Offense is doing pretty good. They got some guys stepping up for this team. And I'm going to go for a B for the Cincinnati Reds. The Angels. This is a fun team. Angels, really fun team. Taking a look at the Angels. All right, 5th in offense right now. Hey, you got a good offense there in LA. You got a good offense. Taking a look, Mike Trout, he's doing Mike Trout things. Jared Walsh is having himself a really good start to the year. Shohei Ohtani, this dude is just hitting lasers. That's my MVP pick for the American League. Give Shohei Ohtani the MVP. If he can just stay healthy, man, give him the MVP, please. That would be awesome. Stacey's hitting good. Rendon is doing good. Iglesias is even hitting pretty good. He's doing good defense. So that's the one thing with Iglesias. He's defense first. But he can hit. So looking at the starting pitching, this is where things get a little weird with the Angels. But so far, this Angels starting pitching, they're ranked 11th right now. Alex Cobb, I mean, whatever. But here's the thing, everyone. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. We got the 2.13 FIP for Alex Cobb compared to the 4.63 ERA. So he's pitching better than the ERA says. Heaney's got a better FIP. Bundy's doing pretty good. Ohtani, though, he's only pitched 1 game. So why is Ohtani? So are they pitching him like every? Oh, it was a blister. So he had a blister. So did they skip a start? He's listed as the Angels' probable pitcher for Tuesday's game. So he's going to be making his second start. Hey, it's always fun when you got Ohtani on the mound, man. But Ohtani, in the 4 innings, he did really well in those 4 and 2/3 innings. Quintana, he's been kind of just whatever right now. I don't know what's going on with Quintana. Griffin Canning's just been whatever. But starting pitching, they're holding their own so far. I mean, again, they rank 11th. And then the bullpen, they rank 12th. I like this Angels team. I picked this Angels team preseason to win the West. A lot of people out there were picking the Astros. A lot of people going with the A's. You know, I went with the Angels. I like this team, and they're playing pretty good. And if you take a look at the standings, they're 8-5 right now. So they just have one team in front of them, and that team's up next that we're going to talk about. For the Angels, I'm going to go with a B. Angels are doing pretty good. I like what the Angels are doing. Man, a lot of B's and C's right now. That kind of just shows what the standings are looking like. Kind of records, or a lot of 500 records, or one game below 500, or one game above 500. So, yeah, a lot of B's and C's right now. But moving on to the Seattle Mariners. Look at the Mariners, 10-6, 7-3 in their last 10. Man, I'm telling you, I was saying this year, look out for the Mariners, man. They got a fun team over there. That could be, you know, this AL West to me is wide open. I was saying preseason, I didn't pick the Mariners, but I think this Mariners team could be really fun, and I think they got a lot of good pieces on that team. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, Seattle, hey, man, they can just keep this going. But let's take a look. Looking at the offense, Seattle ranks 12th in offense right now. So, taking a look at the Mariners offense, why are they ranked 12th? You got Mitch Haniger's hitting really well. You got Kyle Seager hitting pretty decent. Ty France hitting pretty good. Marmolejos, he's not really doing all that great with the average, but the on-base is okay. Fraley, he was hurt at one point. Taylor Trammell, kind of whatever, 143, 280 on base, but 2 homers, 7 RBIs. J.P. Crawford's hitting pretty good. You know, hey, kudos. Kudos to this Mariners offense right now. They're doing enough. So they rank 12th. But looking at the starting pitching, Seattle starting pitching, they're not going to have James Paxton. That's a bit of a bummer. But the starting pitching right now, actually, they're doing bad with the starting pitching. This is starting pitching, right? Yeah, so, yeah, they're dead last. What is going on? What is going on with this Mariners starting pitching? All right, so Flexen's doing pretty good. Kikuchi's doing okay. He's fine, I guess. Sheffield, kind of whatever. Justin Dunn, the FIP is really good with Dunn. Or the ERA is good with Dunn, but the FIP is not. Marco Gonzalez, he's getting hit. I don't know. The starting pitching is, they're dead last. So, but looking at the bullpen, Seattle right now, 23rd. So, 23rd to start in bullpen right now. I don't know. Seattle, the record is looking pretty good. But the offense is doing good. They're getting some wins. I'll go with B. I'll go with B for the Mariners. I'll put them right there with the Angels. They're ahead of the Angels in the standings. So, again, that starting pitching is not looking good, but the offense is doing pretty good. The bullpen is whatever, but they're finding ways to put wins on the board. So that's all you can ask. Can they stay as a B? I don't know. Right now, sure, I'll put them as a B, but you could even argue a C. I see some B minuses in the chat. I could argue that. I don't know. I'd say a B minus is probably pretty good with the Mariners. I think that's a good one. Here we go. My Red Sox. All righty, let's get to it. My Red Sox were killing it. They were so close to a 10-game win streak. Lost to the Twins. But they were really good. They lost a couple there to the White Sox in the last, they had a doubleheader, lost both. But overall, the Red Sox, my Red Sox, they have really showed up so far this season. That they lost 3 straight to start the season, and then they just started tearing everything up. Second in offense right now. That offense is doing good, man. They're doing good. They're 9th in starting pitching. The reason the Red Sox are 9th in starting pitching right now, it's not the most dazzling starting pitching, but they're making their starts. They're getting innings. They're getting guys that are throwing at least 5 innings a start. Everyone they're making their turn. That's a very underrated thing when it comes to starting pitching. If you are making your turn every 5 days and everyone is contributing, look at these guys. Everyone is making their starts. Evaldi has been really good. Tanner Houck, he pitched today. What was Houck's line today? He got the loss, but yeah, Martin Perez was kind of whatever today. So here we go. Box score. So yeah, Houck, he's 0-2. But the ERA is actually okay. Yeah, he went 4 1/3. He went into the 5th inning, gave up 3 runs. How many pitches did he throw? He only threw 58 pitches. Why did they I guess he was starting to get hit a little bit, so they pulled him. Yeah, they pulled him in the 5th because he gave up a run. But yeah, so yeah. But overall, the Red Sox starting pitching, they've been making their turns. They're doing all right. So, Garrett Richards, he struggled a little bit against the Twins to start off the other day, but then he kind of turned it around the last few innings. But the starting pitching is simply giving this team a chance. It's not dazzling, it's not like amazing, but they're doing okay and they're doing enough. Taking a look at the bullpen, the Red Sox bullpen has actually been really good. They've been good. I mean, they're good. I mean, this bullpen has been awesome. Matt Barnes has really stepped up in the closer role. He's been great. Andriese has been pretty good. Garrett Whitlock has been quite the story this year for the Red Sox. Keep an eye out for Garrett Whitlock. Ottavino, he has struggled a little bit ERA-wise in 6 games, but the FIP is really good with Ottavino, 2.30. Houck did pitch an inning out of the bullpen. Taylor, that ERA is high, but the FIP is good. Phillips Valdez, he's been pretty solid for the most part. Darwinzon Hernandez, his ERA is pretty good. I mean, you got these guys that are coming out of the bullpen and they're doing good. So I've been liking this bullpen for the Red Sox. They've been doing good. Now the question is where are they? Where are they on this list? I would say right now, the Red Sox are. I'm seeing it in the chat. I was going to say a B+. I think the Red Sox have been B to a B+. So I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm struggling on this one because I can't turn my head away from how good that they've been playing. But are they an A? I don't know if they're an A. I'm struggling. I think they're like a B+, maybe an A-. So I may need to adjust this for next time. To maybe where I put like A- and B- and C-, something like that. To where because I don't know if the Red Sox really are an A. Hey, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to make them an A. I just based off of the way the format is today, they're playing good and they had a really good winning streak. And, they're ranking really well. And you can't deny this. They're ranked 9th in the, they're ranked 2nd in offense. They're ranked 9th in starting pitching. And the bullpen is ranked 4th. You can call me biased all you want, but the numbers are there. The numbers are there. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to put them as an A. Whatever. If that's biased, then fine. Shoot me. But here we go. Moving into the top 3, we got the Mets. They're 7-3 in their last 10, 7-4. They have missed a couple of games because of COVID stuff. But the Mets right now, you would like to see a few more games. Right now, the Mets, taking a look, they're 11th in offense. They are 7th in starting pitching. Wait, was I looking at the right thing? Yes, they're what did I say? It was 7th in starting pitching, and they're 6th in bullpen. So this Mets team has been pretty good. They've been pretty good. Let's take a look at what's going good with this Mets offense right now. They're 11th in offense. Taking a look, Nimmo's been really good. Look at the Grom hitting .571. That's awesome. Jeez, look at the Grom right now, man. McCann hitting okay. Lindor, he's good on. He's got a good on base, but the average is a little low. No home runs so far. It looks like you're kind of getting some stuff from a few different guys here. J.D. Davis, Guillermo's been pretty good. Well, he only has 15 at bats though. So you got 41 at bats from Alonso. He's got a couple of home runs. Dominic Smith, he's been kind of whatever up to this point. Couple of home runs, but an on base under 300. But you know what? This Mets starting pitching has been really good. Let's take a look at that Mets starting pitching. DeGrom has been awesome. 7th right now overall. I think Stroman has actually been doing pretty good too. DeGrom right now, look at the numbers. I picked DeGrom to win that Cy Young just like a lot of other people did, and that's looking really good right now. Taijuan Walker's been doing good. So yeah, like I said, Stroman, 12 innings so far over 3 starts, ERA under 1. Lucchesi, he's been all right. Peterson has been whatever. XFIP is really good for Peterson, though, 2.44. So, yeah, they're just getting it done. Let's take a look at the bullpen. They're ranked 6. Here we go. Mets bullpen. Wait, what did I just click on? I swear, I'm like just such a potato brain tonight. Mets, there we go. So, right now, I mean, you're getting some pretty good stuff. You got Edwin Diaz as a save so far. Ton of strikeouts. Trevor May. I mean, the FIP is really good with Trevor May at 1.36 compared to a 5.40. Loop's been good. Lucchese's been good. I mean, hey, they're getting good production from the bullpen. They're getting good production everywhere. I'm going to put the Mets as an A. I'm going to put them as an A. So it's not, it's too bad that they weren't able to, they had to miss a few games there. So, but here we go. The second best team in the major leagues right now, according to winning percentage, the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City Royals. Man, I told everyone. I know it's very early in the season right now, but I did say this Royals team was going to be fun, and they're fun so far. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They've won a couple in a row. Let's take a look. What's going on with this Royals team? Where are you ranking right now? Kansas City, where are you at? Kansas City, 14th in offense. What's going on with that offense? Whit Merrifield's hitting good. Salvador Perez is hitting good. Michael Taylor's actually doing pretty good. The on-base could be higher, though. Jared Dyson's got a good on-base. Not really a lot of plate appearances. Nicky Lopez, he's doing pretty good. Carlos Santana, he's got a couple of home runs. Kind of waiting for that average and on-base to come up a little more. How is Andrew Benintendi doing, huh? Oh, Benny, come on, man. What's going on here? You're only hitting 216? What are we? He's got a few stolen bases, though, so that's pretty good. All right, according to The Athletic, Ronald Acuna Jr. will be reassessed tomorrow. But yeah, Andrew Benintendi, come on, my guy. Come on, step it up in Kansas City for me. But yeah, we're seeing some pretty good stuff from Kansas City. You get some guys all over that are contributing. What's going on with that starting pitching? Kansas City, where are you at? 17th in starting pitching. So, what's going on here? So, you got some innings coming from everywhere. Mike Minor, ERA is high, FIP's high. Keller's gotten rocked a little bit. Irvin Santana's made one start. Look, I guess he looked all right. Brady Singer got hit around. Danny Duffy's been off to a pretty decent start. Jacob Junis, though. Look at this guy. 1.80 ERA, 1.66 FIP, over 10 strikeouts per 9. Hey, he's putting it together. Kansas City, they got some fun stuff going on with that starting pitching. Taking a look, Kansas City, where are we at? 22nd with the bullpen. But they're putting the wins together. That's what matters. But, however, I'm going to put Kansas City as a B, just because of the stats, what's going on there. But they are putting the wins across. So, hey, right now, Kansas, as of right now, it's very young in the season. It's very early in the season. But, hey, they're putting the wins across. I'll give them a B. But here we go. I mean, this is the only team that's going to be an S for me, the Dodgers. What else is there to say? This team is awesome. They're 13-3 right now. That's insane. They have a plus 38 run differential. I mean, this is not surprising. Dodgers have the number 1 offense right now. Dodgers have the number 1 starting pitching. And where's that bullpen? They got the 10th ranked bullpen right now. What else is there to say about this Dodgers team? They're insane. It's an insane team. It's like the only clear-cut S team to me right now. This offense has been insane. Justin Turner's been awesome. I mean, hey, that was a great move bringing him back, I guess. He's got 5 homers. He's already contributed 1 wins above replacement. Max Muncy's been hitting really good. McKinstry has been hitting really good. Corey Seager's been hitting. Everyone's hitting good. I mean, come on. This is insane. Where are they ranked right now with runs? So they have 88 runs. So that is it's actually tied with Cincinnati. That's crazy. Cincinnati, man. Insane. But this Dodgers team, they're really good. I mean, what else is there to say? The numbers are there. 13-3 on the year. I mean, this is clearly an S team. But here are my power rankings. This is my first edition of power rankings for this season. So as you can see, this is it for me. But yeah. That's all for tonight, everyone. I'm going to start getting out of here. It's 11:30. I got to work tomorrow morning. But everyone, one more time before I get out of here, if you are new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for me, everyone. Are we at 50 likes? We're at 40 likes, everyone. If we can get 10 more likes, hit that like button for me. We got 10 more likes. Can we get to 50? We're at 40 likes right now. Can we get to 50 likes before I get out of here? So if you have not hit that like button for me, hit that like button for me. Go follow me on Twitter if you want to talk some baseball throughout the day. But everyone, that's all I got for tonight. Have a great upcoming week. I will probably go live a couple of times this week. So, but yeah, be on the lookout. And yeah, that's all I have, everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight. And as always, I will talk to you next time.